Microsoft co-founder and celebrated philanthropist Bill Gates has outraged Indian social media users. And the big provocation is his podcast with Reid Hoffman that went viral. In the podcast, Gates has called India a kind of laboratory to try things. How did Bill Gates provoke Indians with his podcast? News9 Plus Decodes. Let us first look at the comments that have offended Indian social media users. India is an example of a country where there's plenty of things that are difficult there. The health, nutrition, education is improving, and they're stable enough and generating their own government revenue enough that it's very likely that 20 years from now, people will be dramatically better off. And it's kind of a laboratory to try things that then, when you prove them out in India, you can take to other places. Bill Gates said in the very podcast. How have Indians reacted to his statement? Clearly, Bill Gates has touched a raw nerve. One of those outraged included an ex-user who has said Gates perceives Indians as guinea pigs. Sharing a snippet of the podcast, the ex-user wrote, "India is a laboratory and we Indians are guinea pigs for Bill Gates. This person has managed everyone from the government to opposition parties to the media. His office operates here without the FCRA, and our education system has made him a hero. I don't know when we will wake up." When is the last time Gates came under attack in India? His outrageous comments have clearly opened a Pandora's box and old wounds. A Scotland-based doctor, social media user, has raked up the issue of a 2009 clinical trial conducted by the Program for Appropriate Technology in Health, or PATH, a non-profit funded by Gates Foundation. What was the 2009 vaccine trials controversy? In 2009, PATH collaborated with the Indian Council of Medical Research for clinical trials of a cervical cancer vaccine on 14,000 tribal schoolgirls in Telangana and Gujarat. Few months after the trials began, several participants reported severe side effects and 7 deaths were recorded, although the deaths were later attributed to unrelated causes. His detractors claim that 2009 vaccine trials are just one example of the way India and other developing nations have been used as a testing ground by organizations with foreign funding. Who knows how many Gates-funded NGOs are conducting similar trials in India and Africa? It's disturbing how easily they access our governance and policies while openly treating us as guinea pigs, said one of the social media posts.